one of my favorite references or mottos, but it's a funny one. Is there's more than one way to skin a cat. Okay, but don't go around skinning cats because I love cats. Okay, like, and I would never skin a cat, but it's the reference, and my spirit team gives me that a lot because there is, like we've just been conditioned for so long to think, it's this way or that way, and there's so many other ways. And so it's like there's more than one way to skin a cat. That'll come into my head, and I'm like, touche, touche. Tell me in the divine talk. I've devoted myself to the divine, and the divine devoted itself back to me. And I'm expanding soul consciousness, and it's fun. It's crazy because I'm just different, and it's in a great way, For God, it's for God, and it's for the divine, and it's for all of us. And so that's my mission. Like all throughout the day, I'm always talking to the divine. I'm always talking to my ancestors. I'm always talking to I'm always bringing in energies into Mother Gaia like constantly, and it's just like a second tier. Okay, so like you know what I mean. There's the 3D, but when you're constantly calling in energy while still talking to someone and still being there for them, and like when you can multitask in that way, and that's what I do. And I've been able to use my mind, which comes from the fifth dimension and higher, my higher self, and been able to incorporate the divine and spirit into my life constantly. And so being able to do that, I've been able to add layers of the divine in my experience and in my manifest reality. And so it's literally like dream reality. It's like wish fulfillment in itself. It is, because like I'm not 3D as it is, and so to be able to incorporate my deceased loved ones, the people that are passed on, even though I can't, I don't sense them in the way that my mortal mind wants to. That's me. There's more than one way to skin a cat, and that's what I mean. They reference that to me all the time because there's so many, and that's why what's so beautiful about it is because it's in ways that I wouldn't expect, but that's because I've been conditioned to expect it a certain way, and there's so many other ways that it can be. So it's surprising, and it's really cool, that it can be done in different ways like that, and not in ways that it's cooler than my mortal mind even thinks of anyway, honest to God. And then whenever I try and put a definition on it or label on it, anyway, it doesn't turn out well for me. So just to let it go and and then figure it out from there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It is. That's what my mission is, and I've been approved for that, to do that, since I can do it, and I'm doing it for the highest good of all, and I do it in a selfless place, and I've been approved. I've gone through initiation after initiation after initiation, and I finally, because this is processes. That's what I mean. We have been in a lower state of mind where we don't know these energetic laws, and my 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 wisdom within me awoken, and in a way that was not expected. I've been, yeah. I'm different, and so I uniquely became different when I've been awakening and expanding my soul consciousness experience. And so yeah, it's just really cool. It's really neat. And so yeah, but don't go around skinning cats, okay? Like I really fucking love cats. They're natural alchemists too. They actually transmute a lot, and that's why it's not a coincidence that the Egyptians thought of them as gatekeepers and gods in themselves, in their own right. And that's why, like, it's funny because like a dog is a guardian, and cats are guardians too, but they're in a different sense, feline versus canine, different attributes. And but when they sense spirits, like there's a difference between a cat's reaction to a spirit and a dog's reaction to a spirit. A dog will bark, because it's protector, so it's gonna bark at it and bark at it and bark at it, or be, put off by, where a cat doesn't give a shit either way anyway, because it travels between dimensions easily. It knows. It's like, hey, what's up? Yep. Like it doesn't even, what? I don't know. I was sleeping. Like, you know, it's just, yeah, observations I've logged in my mind, in my knowledge. Anyway, yeah, don't go around skinning cats, but there's more than one way to skin a cat.